Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching this video from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time, do me a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch the videos, share and comment and like. Okay, so today we are going to start a different topic entirely. Okay. We finished in my previous video, we finished traffic signs. Today we are starting a new topic, which is what? Environmental protection. Environmental protection. Okay. So, and this topic is 24 questions. So let's get started. What happened as a result of tire pressure being well below the recommended level? If your tire is not gauged, what do you think will happen if you are driving with such tire? Fuel consumption increase. Yes, your vehicle will consume more fuel. Okay. Tire wear increases. Yes. Okay. You are damaging that tire because you are using a tire that is not what? Gauge. The air pressure is too low. Pollutant emission decrease. No, it will not decrease. Instead, it will increase. Okay, that one is strong. Your vehicle loses oil. How much drinking water can be polluted by a single drop of water? If your vehicle is dropping oil, loses oil, okay, a single drop of oil will pollute what? 600 liters of water. 600 liters of water. What must you remember when refueling? If you want to refuel your tank, okay, the tank of your car, what do you need to remember? Do not refuel when the tank is full and the nozzle are switched off. Okay, please, if your tank is full, don't refuel. Okay, if it's already full, then it's okay. Fill up to the brim. No, you don't need to fill to the top. No, there's a limit. Okay, please don't bring in fuel fumes. Don't bring in fuel fumes. Okay. Where can used oil, lubricants, car batteries be taken to be disposed of properly? For example, if you have a condemned battery or you have a condemned oil, where can you dispose them? Where can you dispose them? Is it either recycle centers or car wash shop? Okay. What measure protect the environment? What measures out of the three options, which of them protect the environment? Using low viscosity engine oil. Yes. If you are using a low viscosity oil, it's good for the environment. Okay. Using air condition system. No, it's not good for the environment. Using a low resistance tire. Yes. So that your vehicle will not be making too much noise. What can regular vehicle maintenance help achieve? If you are maintaining your vehicle regularly, what can you achieve from it? It can make your vehicle to save more fuel. Okay, fuel consumption will be low. Your vehicle will not consume more fuel. Keeping emission level low. Your vehicle will not emit much pollutants. Okay, it also ensures road safety. Yes, it ensures road safety. In which situation should you switch off the engine to save fuel and reduce environmental pollution? Now, if you are on a traffic jam and maybe the traffic is very long and you are waiting for a very long time, you can off your engine, okay? Or maybe you are at a level crossing, a road crossing, okay? And the barrier are lowered and it's taking a very long time, you can also off your engine. But if you are stopping at a stop sign, it does not mean you should off your engine. It's just a stop sign. Maybe 1 minute, after 1 minute, you can continue your journey, okay? How do you drive with consideration to the environment? How will you drive in a way that it will be beneficial to the environment? How will you drive? Decelerate in good time and use the momentum of the car when the next traffic light is red. If you notice that as you are driving and you notice that the traffic light is red, please reduce your speed on time. Okay, that's what it means. So that before you get there, you can easily what? Stop. Avoid unnecessary acceleration and unnecessary braking. Please avoid unnecessary speeding or unnecessary braking. Always accelerate to the maximum when the traffic light changes to green. No, you don't need to speed up once if the traffic light is green. You have to what? Drive in a what? In a good manner. Okay? What can help save fuel and reduce pollution? How will you save your fuel and reduce air pollution or environmental pollution? How will you do that? You can use a public vehicle. Okay? A bicycle, you can take a walk if possible. By so doing that, your vehicle will not emit enough what? The exhaust system will not be emitting smoke. Okay? Pay attention to your fuel consumption. You have to pay when you are buying fuel to know whether your car consumes more fuel or not. When buying your fuel, always pay attention to it. Contribute to a constant flow of traffic by thinking ahead and driving correspondingly. Yes, please don't cause traffic on the way. If the traffic light is red and it turns green, move off immediately. Don't stop anyhow on the way, okay? Make sure you did not obstruct anybody. What can you do to help protect the environment? What will you do to protect the environment? I should avoid driving in crowded city. If the place is too crowded, please don't drive to avoid accident. I should avoid driving a short distance. Yes, maybe you want to go and buy something from the next house. You just carry car. No. Okay. I should avoid driving at flat out speed. Yes. Don't drive on a high speed. Why is it beneficial to use low viscosity engine oil? Why? Why should you use low viscosity engine oil? Because this oil reduces fuel consumption. Okay. It will make sure your vehicle does not consume more fuel. Generate less friction in the engine. Okay. Can be disposed as household. No. You cannot dispose it in your house. Okay. How can you minimize tire wear? What will you do to make sure that your tire is not what kaput or is not faulting. How can you minimize it, reduce it? I regularly check the tire pressure. Yes, please always check if your tire is gauged, there is air or not. I use winter tire all year round. No. I refrain as much as possible from rapid speed. Yes, please don't speed anyhow. Avoid high speed. What vehicles are generally exempt from the ban on road traffic in environmental zone? Which vehicle which vehicle are exempted? Okay, in environmental zone. Ambulance on duties, they are exempted. Agricultural and forest tractor, they are exempted. Not all vehicle. Okay, ambulance and agriculture, these two vehicles, they are exempted from the ban on road traffic in environmental zone. You are driving through city traffic in rush hour. What are the effects of stop and go driving? Maybe you are driving in a build-up area in a city, in a rush hour. That means maybe early in the morning from 7 to 9, or in the evening from 4 to 5. Okay, when people are going to work or when they are coming back from work. In such hours, what is the effect of stop and go? Stop and go means there's traffic, you stop, the traffic will still move, you go. Your vehicle consumes more fuel. Okay, you create more exhaust gas, and it also causes nuisance to other people. What is a precondition for environmentally friendly and energy-saving driving? What is the precondition? What will you do to make sure that your driving or your car is environmentally friendly? Wash the engine regularly. No, you don't wash the engine regularly. Check the tire pressure. Always check your tire and make sure you are maintaining your car. As you are maintaining yourself, you also have to maintain your car. Okay. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. What style of driving results in high fuel consumption within a build-up area? If you are using a manual car, okay, which of these will result to high fuel consumption? Okay, how will you drive in a way that your vehicle will consume more fuel? If you are accelerating heavily, your vehicle will consume more fuel. If you are driving on high engine speed, maybe you are in a low jar and you want to drive fast, your vehicle will be doing vroom, 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 vroom. That's high engine speed. It will consume more fuel. Okay? But if you are driving in a high jar in a build-up area, it will not consume more fuel. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. How can you reduce the fuel consumption of your vehicle? How? How will you reduce it? What will you do to make sure your vehicle does not consume more fuel? By switching early up to the next jar. Yes, please. Make sure you switch up early. Immediately you start your car, you move with jar 1, switch up early to the next jar. Okay? By employing an anticipatory driving style to avoid frequent changing of speed. Yes. Drive in a way that you don't need to change your speed anyhow. Okay? By driving at a high engine speed. No, anything high engine speed is not good. Okay? How can you reduce the noise generated by your motor vehicle? If your vehicle is making noise, how can you reduce the noise? By driving at a low engine speed? Yes. Okay. By using tires that have a low rolling noise? By removing the air filter? No. If you remove the air filter, it will make more noise. Drive at a low engine speed and use what? A low rolling tire. Okay. What should you do to help protect the environment? What should you do? If you want to protect the environment as a good driver, what should you do? Avoid unnecessary driving back and front. You drive front, you drive back, you drive front, you drive. Avoid it, please. Switch off the engine if waiting for a longer period. If you are waiting in a traffic jam or at a level crossing and it's taking too much time, you can switch off your engine. Have the motor vehicle inspected if the exhaust is emitting an excessive amount of smoke. If your exhaust system is emitting too much smoke, please go and repair it, okay? You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual jar. When driving, what can cause avoidable noise? What can cause avoidable noise? If you are using a manual car and you are driving, defective silencer. Yes, if your silencer is defective, it can cause noise. Driving fast in a low jar. If you are in a low jar, you can't drive fast. If you do that, it can cause what? Noise. Heavily accelerating unnecessarily also cause what? Noise. Okay. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox on a level carriageway. How should you change gear so as to drive in a particularly environmentally conscious and economical way? If you are driving a manual gear, how will you change your gear in a way that will be environmentally friendly? Please, like I said, change up gear as early as possible and change down again as late as possible. Okay? If you start your car, move from gear 1 to gear 2 until you reach the amount of speed. Okay? Don't change back again except there is hold up or traffic. Okay? Change up early and change down late as possible. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. What type of behavior pollute the environment? What pollute the environment? Which of the behavior? Frequently pressing the accelerator while waiting at traffic light. You are at a traffic light. You are just pressing your accelerator. You want to move. You are trying to move. You are polluting the environment. You are causing nuisance. Okay. Driving downhill in a high jar. No. That is good. You are not polluting the environment. An uneven driving style. Uneven driving style means you are driving in a bad manner. You are not driving well. Okay? It can also pollute the environment. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. How can you achieve efficient fuel consumption? How? How can you achieve it? That your vehicle does not consume more fuel. By adopting an even driving style with a low engine, you have to drive in a good manner. Know how to adjust your speed. Know when to reduce your speed. Drive in a very, very what? Good way. Okay? When accelerating, changing the jar upward as late as possible. No. You have to change your jar as early as possible if you want to speed up. You have to move to the next jar. Okay? By having the proper tire pressure. Yes, make sure your tire are well gauged. There are air in your tire. Okay? What should you consider after starting your vehicle? What should you consider after you start your vehicle? Please, immediately you start your vehicle, okay, drive off as soon as possible, okay? I drive off as soon as possible and drive with what? A low engine speed, okay? If possible, allow the engine of the stationary vehicle to warm up. No, in Europe, we don't warm up vehicle. When you start your car, you move, okay? That's what you need to do. So guys, thank you so much. We have come to the end of today's class. Like I said, this topic is 24 questions, so we just finished the 24 question. So in my next video, we'll be moving to the next question, okay? So God bless you, feel free. So I think let's check. I think the last question, the last topic is one question. Let's just answer it. Let's see. Qualification and ability of driver. It's just one question. Let's just add it to it. Let's just add it to it. So this one says, when will offenses carrying 2 points be deleted from the central register of road traffic offender? For example, if you commit an offense on the way when driving, and this offense carry 2 points, when will it be deleted? It will take 5 years. 5 years. Okay, offenses with 2 points take 5 years to be deleted. So we have finished everything on section A. In my next topic, we'll go to section B. We'll start from section B, okay? So if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please guys, subscribe. Share to your friends. Share to your loved ones. Comment, like the video, support me. And thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in my next video.